Thanks for joining me. My name is Aaron Fulkerson and I'm the CEO of MindTouch. I'm here to talk to you today about enterprise collaboration and how MindTouch fits into the ecosystem of enterprise collaboration, because obviously this is one of the hottest spaces in software, but it's also one that hasn't really been segmented in a way that makes it easy to understand. So I'm going to help you there. On one side of the spectrum you have the new Enterprise 2.0 software vendors. And where these vendors started out was by taking Web 2.0 consumer technologies and repurposing them for the enterprise. Very early on, they realized that just by mapping Web 2.0 technologies for the enterprise, that didn't deliver a significant amount of value. So instead, what these vendors did was they took capabilities from Web 2.0, blogs, forums, wikis, social bookmarking, social networking, and cobbled them together into a monolithic Enterprise 2.0 software suite. Now, the inherent problem with these Enterprise 2.0 software suites is that by their very nature in being monolithic, what you end up with is a point application that doesn't integrate well into the enterprise ecosystem. And specifically what I'm talking about is these monolithic applications that are based on 1990s feature checklist software development tend to be difficult to scale, difficult to extend, to integrate, and even commonly difficult to customize. So while the Enterprise 2.0 vendors have come up with some sticky, engaging applications that are fun to use, very often you'll find that they don't play very well in the enterprise ecosystem, and also you'll find very often that they might not deliver a whole lot of value to the enterprise. Now, on the other end of the spectrum, you have the traditional enterprise collaboration behemoths, if you will. These are the traditional portal players and portal frameworks. These scale well. They're relatively easy to extend in comparison to the Enterprise 2.0 vendors. They're more of a platform, but they're very heavy, and they tend not to be sticky or even collaborative. Seems a little strange that collaboration software wouldn't be collaborative. What do I mean by that? These portal frameworks are generally deployed in a 10 to 12 month timeline involving a significant amount of engineering resources, and those engineering resources come in to create custom workflows and integration with your enterprise systems so that you've got dashboards in a portal-like view on your business or enterprise. Now what that means though is that they aren't collaborative in the sense that the newer Enterprise 2.0 vendors. They're collaborative in a more passive sense, where users go to this portal to consume information or to follow prescribed workflows that have been defined by HR or an engineering team, but they don't deliver the same kind of stickiness that you get from the Enterprise 2.0 vendors. So this is where MindTouch comes in. MindTouch was founded by myself and another fellow named Steve Bjork, who's the Chief Technical Officer here. Now, we came up with the idea based on the problems that we saw in enterprise collaboration while we were working in research on a distributed operating system inside Microsoft. With the lessons we learned while doing our research at Microsoft and how to build highly scalable, highly extensible systems, we applied these concepts to what we initially thought of at MindTouch as a content operating system, but what has since evolved into a collaborative network. Now what I mean by that is, MindTouch allows you to connect your enterprise systems, web services, databases, all of those disconnected applications and data sources to create a real-time information fabric that has a very easy-to-use interface. An easy-to-use interface that allows even my mom to collaborate across all these enterprise systems. That's what I mean by easy to use. And this is what we call at MindTouch a collaborative network. This collaborative network concept is incredibly significant for the enterprise, because what it allows you, the enterprise, to do is, instead of taking a 12-month timeline to do a deployment with a traditional portal framework, you're able to, with MindTouch and a couple of IT guys, rather than a big engineering team, do a deployment in a month, maybe a month and a half, where you're able to connect all of your disparate enterprise systems and data sources, and then have dashboards, reports, and workflows across the content from all of these disconnected systems. It's easy to integrate into your existing technology infrastructure. It's easy to customize with workflows, dashboards, reports, or even for branding. And it's easy to edit and collaborate. That is a collaborative network.